past 2 months, I've been trying to set up some systems that supports my life. I used to think I could over time reach my goals, and we do anyway. But balls get dropped. So I finally realized that besides time and the goals, which is what I want, but I need a third layer, which is what I need to have, continue or maintain in order to support me while I'm pursuing what I want. And I've been thinking about those systems on the past 2 months. It's been a scary ride because while setting them up, I've been finding out things about myself, about the systems themselves, about the goals themselves, and a lot of words came out. And one of the first words that came out, and I wasn't expecting, was fear. But this fear was different. It wasn't the fear or greed kind of fear. It wasn't the fear of, oh my God, I'm going to fail at this. It was the other side of fear. It was the fear of, what if I succeed? It was the fear of success. I never thought there was such a thing. I've never ever been in a situation where I felt so close to success that it would scare me. And what happened was, as I was thinking about the systems, the things that I could already do, as if the systems were already implemented. And by systems, well, they are systems, but specifically the one I'm mentioning is the food, the cooking system. That includes everything from meal planning, meal prepping, grocery shopping, storage, and what else? I think that's all. Meal prepping, and cooking, and making sure I eat what I cooked. Everything. It's like I went into my head, and I picked up everything that I had in there regarding cooking, and I said, look, you're taking too much space in here. I need to declutter this brain, so I'll take everything out of these shelves in the brain, and I'll put it in the storage room. And the storage room is the system. So the thoughts are there, everything is there, but it has been done once, and I don't need to think about it anymore. I just need to access the storage room until I know things by heart. And those things will keep happening almost without me having to think about them. But because I still think about them, I still don't know them by heart, I still haven't implemented them, I need to revise them several times. And in the meantime, I am doing the few things I can do that don't need the full system to be implemented. And what I've observed is that my mind has quieted down a lot. I stopped spinning so many thoughts. Not only regarding food, I just stopped spinning thoughts. But also that because I'm calmer, I don't know if it's because I'm calmer. I can't say if there's a connection. I don't know what it is. But what I know is, even though the system was regarding cooking, it sort of spilled out for other things. I realized I've started doing things that I had such a hard time doing, such difficulty beginning and maintaining. I started doing them without the complaining, without the grudge, without the resentment, without the angriness, without taking time to complain it, to start it, without even realizing I was doing them. I once got in the bathroom and the bathroom is completely tidy. Whenever I wash my hair, it looks like a war zone. And and for some reason that day after washing the hair, I tidied the bathroom before I left the bathroom. So when I got in the bathroom, I had a tidy bathroom, but I knew I had washed my hair, and I knew that's not how the bathroom usually looks. So as I got in, I got scared. My immediate thought was, did somebody got in my house? Was somebody here? Why would someone come into someone else's house to tidy up their bathroom? And then I remembered, no, I did it. I did it. I didn't even realize that I did it. And that scared me. It's a silly fear, but it scared me. It honestly scared me. I was doing things without realizing I was doing them. Good things, things that I wanted to do, but I wasn't realizing that I was doing them. And I thought, well, yes, this is one thing I want to do. What if it hits me on things that I don't want to do? And what if it hits me in things that I want to do because I want to do them, but I'm not really ready to have them done or to have the results or the consequences of doing them? And it scared the bejesus out of me. So, this to say that today is the first of the year. Happy New Year, by the way. And I watched a video about writing down the goals. And this year I didn't have goals, I have systems to be made. I guess my goals is to make the systems for all the areas that I need to support me while pursuing my goals, which I don't have yet. And when I say, oops, I don't have yet, because I don't have new goals. It's always the same goals. It's been the same goals for quite a long time. There are always some that get done. There's always an improvement in them, but I haven't reached the goals. So I keep rolling them from one year to another. I don't even need to write them down. When I get the systems done, which will be this year's goal, so to speak, then I'll be able to take care of the goals, the other ones that are left undone. And then I watched a video about how to set up the goals. And it made me anxious because I thought, oh my God, it takes so much work to even A, find out, and B, follow up, and C, do whatever it is to be done. And I started getting afraid again. And I wondered, oh, is this what it's supposed to be? Is being afraid of success a good thing? Is the fear I've felt so many times, and I always thought it was a failure of not making it right, was also a fear of success, and I've been interpreting it wrong? And I can use it to fuel me, to guide me into what to do, to realize this, that I am afraid of success. And not only because of what I've seen, but because of when I was allowed, privileged to watch that video regarding how to reach the goals, and noticed that it was a good system, that I should use it, even though it was a lot of things that I could use if I have already my supporting systems backing me up. That fear is an indicator from myself to myself that, look, this is a good thing, and it's an exciting thing. It's a, I guess it's the fight or flight thing. We feel afraid and we have that same reaction, it can be either oh my god, I'm afraid I'm going to run from it, or oh my god, I'm excited and I'm going to run towards it. It was a visual fear, a felt fear, a embodied fear. I really felt it, and it was scary, and at the same time humbling and enlightening. And I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to wrap this video without feeling like I've been wasting your time. I guess what I wanted to say is that fear isn't always of failing. Fear is also of success sometimes, and we have to check to see, to evaluate which one of them is it, so that we don't miss out on opportunities. It was mind-blowing. Today is the first day of the year, and I'm already half like amazed.